So this next recipe is a soup. It is an Italian Toscana soup, which is it was adapted from the Olive Garden Toscana soup. It's a potato, sausage, and kale creamy soup. And when I worked at Olive Garden, it was my favorite. I loved it. I got it all the time on my breaks, and so I searched for vegan adaptations, and there's a lot of different results actually. So this one I haven't tried. I tried a different one before. It was pretty good, and I'm gonna try a new one now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Thankfully for this recipe, there's not quite as much chopping involved. I just have to do a couple yellow onions and some garlic, and I have to rip the leaves off some kale, and there's some vegan Italian sausages that I'm gonna have to slice. But yeah, overall, pretty straightforward prep. Should be good. I'll start with the onions. All done with the onions, I'm gonna go ahead and do the garlic. Alright, so just kidding. I'm not gonna chop the garlic yet. I'm gonna wait until I'm putting it in the pot to chop it. Just kind of, I'll chop it straight into the pot if that makes sense. I'll do a time lapse of me peeling this garlic because it is not pretty when I peel garlic. It is very ugly. I hunch over a trash can like Gollum and pick away at it. It takes forever, so not worth seeing. You know, it's just not good. It's 4 tablespoons of oil, which I know that a lot of people probably eyeball this, but I don't really trust myself. On medium heat. Okay. Okay, now that the oil is warm, got my onions in there. Saute the onions until they're soft. Okay. Get them nice and coated in oil. It's evenly spread. Well, got a jumper. Italian seasoning. Teaspoon of red pepper flakes. You know, actually I'm just gonna fish it out of there. I'm just going to push the garlic straight into the pot. So put a couple pieces in there. Squeeze this bad boy up into there. I don't know for sure if I'll repeat this strategy in the future, but I'm also a little bit shaky trying to perform for the camera. Makes me nervous. Okay, last bit. So those are looking good. Next up, I'm going to add the vegetable broth. Wow, it just got so quiet. The potatoes. Let's see, just make sure they don't splash too hard. While these cook, I'm supposed to brown the sausage, so that shall be next. So I was actually looking for Light Life, but they didn't have it, so we're gonna go with tofurkey, Italian plant-based sausage. So here we go. But whatever. All right. Get a little bit of oil in here, just a touch more. Okay, I'm going to add just a little bit of love, because I tasted the sausages a second ago, and they were fine, but they were pretty bland, I'm not gonna lie. Come on, tofurkey, what are you doing? Get a little bit of salt as well. On theme, Italian seasoning. Just for a little bit of extra love. Some chili pepper flakes. A little bit of rosemary. Yeah. So my spices are crackling and popping. Time to set the sausages in. Okay. Just making sure they're not stuck together. Ah! It can be saved. And then give them a little bit of time to get brown, crispy. I think that these are right about at the right level of having been browned. So I think I'll go ahead and cut this off, call it good on the sausage, and then I'm going to need to rip up the kale leaves. There's the kale, all ripped up. And the next step is, oh, I need to look at my phone. I forgot what the next step is. 1 second. Okay, so the next step was to add the kale to the soup. Bloop. Let's see. So all this kale is going to cook down in a few minutes. Look at that. Look how much is cooked down already. I'm just giving it a little bit of a tamp down. Soup will be ready for the next step soon, which is going to be putting 2 cans of coconut milk in. And actually, I sort of mixed and matched here because they only had one of these left, which is the cheaper brand, it's the store brand. So I got one of each. Try to save money when you can, but I mean, what are you gonna do? It's your one trip to the grocery store, you're not gonna go try and buy it somewhere else. But, you know, it happens. Actually, I was about to get, because they had the Sprouts brand coconut cream and the light, low-fat coconut milk. And I was gonna do one of each, see if that balanced out, but it didn't add up the same way, so whatever, not a huge deal, but that's my little fun story from the grocery store. Ooh. All that saturated fat for my arteries. There we go. Ah, delicious. It's gonna be amazing. Alright, I already forgot how many it was. Don't judge me, I know. You probably remember, but I don't. Dang it, what was it? 2 total. The biggest reason I forget the amount for the ingredients is because it's very often that I'm doubling these recipes, and so the amount that says on paper or on the website is not the amount that I'm actually putting in, and so I'm holding on to 2 memories. One memory of looking at the page, and then one memory of saying it out loud, and that gets mixed up, and I do not have the high-powered brain to deal with that kind of ambiguity. So, oh yes, wow, this is gonna be so awesome, so perfect. There it is, everybody. Vegan Toscana soup. Hi, I'm done. Okay, so I guess I'm technically supposed to taste it, give it a try for the camera, so this is going to be a little bit difficult to do with one hand. Alright. I had to really focus to not burn my tongue because the potato was very hot. But this is delicious. Very, very good. Super yummy soup. No pun intended. That sausage really came alive. When I tested it earlier, it didn't really taste like much. Of course, I added some seasonings and I browned it a little bit and you know, sauteed it, and it really brought the flavor to life. So, super happy. It's delicious. Yay. Look who's home.
Hey, yeah. I'm back. Okay, so this looks all really great. This kale and fake sausage.
Yes.
Or I'm sorry, not fake, because sausage is sausage, but this is
plant-based sausage.
Plant-based sausage. Okay, and then I'm gonna get a little bit of the potato in here too with the kale.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now I'm gonna chew. I just don't want to burn my tongue, guys. Oh my goodness.
You like it?
Wow, I love it. The flavors of everything just combine. And I love the consistency of the sausage. It feels so like, so thick, meaty, and just like the flavors. Wow, this is all so great. The kale, so crisp, even though it's drenched in, you know, liquid. And the potato. I'm such a potato baby. I love potatoes. So Alex knew me when he said, let me get this recipe with the potatoes, because right to my heart right there. But I love it. It's so delicious.
Yay, glad you like it. Alright, that's all for this week. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy it. I hope that you try these recipes and let me know how you enjoyed them. And if you have any suggestions, I'm always open for suggestions. I'm always looking to try new stuff. Remember, like, comment on this video, subscribe to my channel. There's definitely a lot more to come, and I can't wait to put it out there for you guys, so stay tuned.